Hello everyone and welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Sagittarius for the week of January 2nd through the 8th of 2023. I hope everyone had a wonderful New Year's. And I would also like to thank everyone who has given my channel a thumbs up, subscribed, and left comments. Thank you very much for doing that. And your first card out, the Knight of Wands, new beginnings. Taking a journey somewhere, are you? Vacation unexpectedly in the very near future here. This could be by an SUV, light train. You know, you're feeling really good, optimistic. And the Two of Cups, so love life returning for some of you. Maybe you needed a well-deserved getaway together, and this is the week that you're going to do it, and you're quite happy to be together. You're getting along better. You're seeing eye to eye. You're clearing the air. You know, your old flame is starting to rekindle again. You know, you're starting to feel the same good pitter-patters that you have felt for one another for a long time. You know, things are starting to go together. You're starting to feel a little more optimistic. So very nice. And the Hanged Man. So you were feeling trapped, not knowing which way to go. You know, trying not to, you're feeling stuck in a situation, and you're trying not to overlook anything, but you know, you're getting good advice from, good and bad advice from different people, and now you're just trying to weigh the pros and cons of, you know, what actions you should take next. You know, and you don't want to go backwards anymore. You want to go forwards. So you're just sort of breathing, taking that time to yourself on this trip together, and really thinking about which way you're going in the future. You're getting more positive about yourself. And the Lovers. So very nice. You're making a commitment. You've finally made a decision in your life, and you won't backtread after this. You know, this is either a good choice in a career that speaks to you passionately, a relationship as well. It could be both in some cases. You know, something that you're realizing that you want to happen in your life, and what you've got to do to make it come forward, and you're okay with that. You know, you're willing to go that extra few steps. You're wanting a better relationship with people and places and things. You're taking advice to heart. You're actually starting to listen. And you're realizing in some cases that this partnership that you're in is there for the long haul. This could even be that you're making it more real for both of you. Maybe you're getting engaged, or, you know, married in some cases. You know, some sort of satisfying conversations that you haven't had in a long time is now coming to light. And the Six of Pentacles. So you're starting to realize that you have more to offer than what you thought. You know, maybe you were feeling a little bit down on yourself for a while, and not feeling like you had anything worthwhile to give to another person, or even to yourself in some cases. But, you know, we have a tendency to do that to ourselves in life, and it's not a good lesson to learn. You've learned your lessons. You know, you've taken your knocks and your falls, and you've stood back up. You know, and if you don't think you have anything to offer another person, or even to yourself, you do. And I think this is the week that you're going to have that light moment come on for you. And the Devil card. So there you are. You know, you're recalling the best and the worst of situations, places, and things. You know, you're realizing what makes you feel good on the inside, and you're willing to cut away the stuff that doesn't anymore. You're realizing that it's time to take charge of your life for yourself, what you really want to see in the future come around. And you're willing to let people, places, and things go that don't fit in that picture anymore. You're putting up boundaries for different people, and you're just avoiding people, places, and things that don't make you happy. And that's a good decision. And the Sun comes out for you. Beautiful. So everything's going your way. You're feeling very optimistic. Your health is starting to return. You're starting to realize which avenue you want to go down now. You've had that aha moment in your life, and you're realizing what's been holding you back, and you're now realizing that it's time for you. So there you are, the Five of Cups. So definitely a little bit of remorse, thinking about maybe I should have did it a little bit sooner, or if I would have chosen that avenue, it would have been a little bit different. But you're on the path that was meant for you. You've learned your lessons here, and you spent a little bit of time remembering so that in the future you won't repeat it. And the Knight of Swords, and there you go, charging ahead. You're taking that unexpected trip. This could even be by plane. It doesn't have to be, but it's a fast moving, it's unexpected. Things are just coming in, towards you. And like I said, if it's people, places, and things that you're not happy about, you're willing to cut it out. Cut them out of your life and set them free. You're not listening to any gossip about anybody, any of that sort of thing. And, if you have to have an argument and lose some friends along the way, you're willing to accept that as well, because you want to be going forward on a more positive note in the future. And you can see it. You can see the light at the end of the tunnel, and you're willing to take charge in this area. And the High Priestess. So yeah, you're definitely on the right steps for yourself. You keep your secrets to yourself. You don't let a lot of people know a lot of things about you, though you know a lot of things about all kinds of people. You're going to know all their little skeletons in the closet, and maybe there's somebody that you haven't seen for a while, one of the members of your family. Now that could be in-laws as well as outlaws that you haven't seen for a while, and maybe you didn't quite see eye to eye or get along, or the norm, the family stuff. And maybe you're going to go and have a talk with them, and they're going to give you a different perspective on what's going on or what they've seen or heard, so that it gives you that more insight going forwards. So your decisions are, is on a more solid foundation in your mind. And the Seven of Swords. So most definitely turning around, going a different, direction. You're keeping to yourself. You're not airing dirt alone. You're just listening. You're taking it all in this week. Different people's ideas and what they're saying and all that sort of stuff. But you're not really giving any feedback to them. You're just letting them, speak away. And the Eight of Swords, and you're starting to realize what's been holding you back all this time, and you're realizing also that you didn't want to make those choices because it wasn't right for you at the time, but you're also realizing that it's time. It's time to take the blindfolds off, face what's coming off and coming at you, and realizing that you have to do this in order for you to have a life for yourself in the future. And the Moon card. So yep, definitely sudden changes, landscape changes, the rules have changed, your mood swings have definitely changed because of this. In some cases you weren't getting enough sleep, but you're going to now after you deal with all of this finally. You're making that decision that, that's it. It has to be, and you're following through on it. You're not going off the path. You're sticking to your guns this time. Nobody's getting to sideswipe you. And the Star card. So most definitely moving in a positive direction. You're believing in yourself. You're believing in your ideas. You're starting over. You're starting to tell yourself the truth and being okay with it. You're starting to solve your own problems. You're not waiting on people to, dig you out of the holes anymore. You realize that you have to dig your heels in and dig yourself out. So you're believing in yourself in a good, positive way. and the Eight of Pentacles. So definitely put a lot of hard energy and work into something. Maybe you've even decided that you're going to try to do a business for yourself here, and you're going back to school to get the knowledge, or you're upgrading yourself because you realize that, you know, you don't want to have to be a laborer all your life. You'd sooner be a boss in the future. So you're going back to school to take a better further education so that when the opportunity opens up, that you can move forward into it. And the Seven of Rods. So most definitely stand in your ground, stand in your decisions. Maybe you've even felt like there's competition for what you have in your life or what you want in your life. And you're just, you know, and this could be just worry that you're thinking there's competition and there's not really. You know, there's something in your life that needs, you know, completing and going forward for yourself. So you're trying to figure it out, you know, but you're, you know, something maybe happened in the past and you've had to like stand your ground, stand out above everybody else, but you already do that. You just got to have a little more faith in yourself. You already have the knowledge, you know what you want, you're very successful. You attract the right attention this week. You know, you're realizing that you're moving forward, going into the future, and you're okay with the decisions that you've made this far to get there. So that's beautiful. All right, I am going to shuffle and deal you an Angel Oracle card. But your cards are very positive. Your eyes are opening. You're starting to realize where you're going, what you're going to have in your life, and you are determined to see it through. All right. Your card is, I am with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. There you go. Isn't that beautiful? All right. On that note, I will say goodbye for now, and I will talk to you again next week. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and bye for now.